The Electoral Commission has given assurances that its voter management devices will be operating without glitches ahead of the voter registration weekend that's coming up now.
The public will also be able to update their details on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But of course, that process isn't only limited to the on-site visits. Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda Ngcobo has more.
The Independent Electoral Commission says nearly 70,000 staff will man the over 23,000 voter registration centres.
69,718 staff have been recruited and trained for this registration weekend. Out of this appointed staff, 53,028 are female and 16,690 are male. In addition, 35,640 registration staff are under the age of 35, whilst 26,000 are between the ages 36 and 50. The balance of 7,603 are 50 years and older. Currently, rather crucially, 50,213 of the total staff complement are unemployed persons.
Voter management devices, which were used for the first time during the 2021 local government elections, will be critical in facilitating this weekend's drive. At the time, some VMDs would either go offline or take long to process data. Mamabolo says all problems have been resolved.
The devices are designed to operate online via an access point network. However, all three applications have been coded to operate offline in a number of instances, including when there is insufficient connectivity with the central database. The interplay between the online and offline modes of the devices will happen without operator intervention. A dry run was conducted on 28 October to assess the functionality of the devices as well as the infrastructure that underpins its functionality. Again, optimizations have been effected in the light of the insights arising from the dry run exercise.
Voter apathy, particularly among the growing population of young people, has been a long-standing problem. Former IEC Deputy Chair Terry Tsilani says political parties will need to gauge how to attract new voters by looking at the trends.
The Commission, obviously, during the elections or after the elections, they also look at the number of the spoiled ballots, and then they use that also to try to find ways of actually getting more people to participate. And because this information is shared with the political parties will also begin to understand the kind of things that make people not to participate in the electoral process.
The IEC has set itself a target of registering 1 million people by the end of the weekend. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Centurion.